Thank you, Mr. MC. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, alumni, friends. I'm so happy to see a full room. I'm so happy to see all of you here. And I know we have some spillover, and we're hoping to get everybody in at some point so we can enjoy the evening.
You're welcome.
So tonight, I'm really, really excited to be introducing our guest speaker, Dr. Cecil Wright. He's a Stetson, of course, my batchmate of 1990, woohoo, and my friend. However, when I was asked to introduce Cecil, I knew I did not have all the juice on him. And so I enlisted a mutual friend of ours, Leota Gale. She's not here, she's in Jamaica, because she was not only his neighbor, but also a very good friend of ours too. So here goes. Over some 40 years ago, growing up in Brucefield, a district known to few and unheard of by many, there was not much to aspire towards. It was a modest and obscure community, tucked away in the parish of St. Elizabeth, considered by many to be the breadbasket of Jamaica, as farming was the predominant economic activity. This quiet community boasted little to no accomplishments, and the expectations imposed upon the residents of said community were by no means impressive or encouraging. This, however, only seemed to embolden the resolve of a young, and I'm going to inject right here, because when I reached out to the doctor and said, proofread this for me, this is what he told me to do, and I'm following the doctor's orders. So I'm going to repeat. This, however, only seemed to embolden the resolve of a young, and he told me inject handsome right here, and impressionable Cecil Wright, who despite his humble upbringing, committed himself to academics, as he was convinced that this was surely his gateway to upward mobility and prosperity, for not only himself, but for his family as well. Going back to his early days at Mountainside Primary School, Cecil proved to be an exceptional student, and as a result of his unwavering dedication and remarkable aptitude, he was subsequently admitted to the St. Elizabeth Technical High School, popularly known as Steths. Throughout his years at Steths, Cecil continued to defy the odds and prevailed to earn the respect and confidence of his teachers, which ultimately led him to be appointed as the deputy head boy, a title that was highly sought after by his contemporaries. Despite his stellar academic achievements, Cecil was quite sociable, and still is, engaging and morally grounded, and he regularly attended the Barbary Hall Salvation Army Church and actively participated in the evening activities, namely Sunday school, at the Brucefield Gospel Chapel. A fierce competitor and ever the ardent student, Cecil's passion for knowledge and self-empowerment propelled him to immerse himself in the world of academia, where he continued to shatter the glass ceiling and challenge the status quo. The once marginalized, inexposed, but promising young man from rural St. Elizabeth, after having committed himself for 2 years of rigorous study and research, has since gone on to read for his doctoral degree and is now acknowledged as Dr. Cecil Wright. he was then, as they still affectionately refer to him as Papa. Ladies and gentlemen, Cecil Wright, Dr. Cecil Wright.
Good night, everyone. How are you? So let me first acknowledge that I did call her and say she must enter the word impressionable and handsome. My wife is not disappointed. She's good. So it's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. I first want to pay honor to the Alumni Association. Definitely want to pay honor to the executive board, to Julia Thompson, to our president, Donovan Wilson, and all the special guests who are here tonight. I want to say a special welcome, and I'm excited to be here. Tonight is a special night in more than one ways for me. It's special for me because not only is this new territory, but it's also a situation where I'm now going into my 29 years away from Steths. And understand that as a boy who grew up in Brucefield, who went to school using battle torch, never have electricity, when you get out of Brucefield, I was the first one to come out of the lane to actually go to a technical high school, and that was big for me. I want you to know that the reason why this was so big for me because it was a time when there was changes needed, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it somehow. But Steths gave me two important things. One is that Steths gave me a voice. It gave me a voice because when I went to Steths, and I meet people like Belinda, people like Roddy and Nita, people like Tracy, people like Elaine Campbell, people like Judith, people like Arlene, and people like JB who were meeting at Steths. Even though I had a speech impediment, and someone called me, my name was only Papa, my name was Summer Papa because I couldn't talk well. Steths gave me a voice. Understand that when I went to Steths and they accepted me, and all of a sudden I realized that I can have my own voice. Then I started to speak some more, and I became the man I am today because Steths gave me that opportunity. I want to tell you two things that Steths did for me. Steths' motto is hard work and integrity. Steths gave me a voice, but it also gave me an edge. It gave me a drive. It gave me a tenacity to know that all things are possible. You see, when I was at Steths, Steths was famous for playing cricket. So I tried out for the cricket team. The coach was JB, who's right here. And I remember my first match, JB, that I made a team, I got a chance to play against Monroe College. And playing against Monroe College, I went up, I faced 4 balls. Stop laughing, man. I faced 4 balls. The first ball, straight down the middle, nice defensive stand, look pretty. Second ball, defensive stand, look pretty. Third ball, defensive stand, look pretty. The fourth ball, LBW. They play Ducks. Big 0. I got off the mat with my head down. I went over to the bench. I went straight to Julia Bennett. And JB said to me, the game is not about defense. It's about offense. And all of a sudden, he told me that the game is not for me to sit there and try to defend my position, but to move forward my position. Understand that lesson for being a Stethsonian, making a duck against Monroe College was big for me. And from that day, I no longer scored duck. This black man have 3 children. One named Abigail, one named Amber, one named Justice. So my wife knows that I don't lick blank shots. But Steths' motto is hard work and integrity. Let me tell you what hard work and integrity means to me. It simply means that it will give me the chance that every single day when I wake up in this great country called the USA, when I get to put my clothes on and go before my students or to a lecture, whether it's in the country or outside the country, when I go someplace, I keep telling people that I'm a Stethsonian because Steths motto of hard work, integrity, that's what I live by. And I want you to know that tonight, as we celebrate this 23rd anniversary, I am proud. And I know that I'm more than honored to be here because I know that every single one of us in this room who are Stethsonian know what it means to work with hard work and integrity because we are Stethsonians. In closing, I want to leave you with this. There's a man who went to visit his son in prison. I went to visit his son in prison. When he got there to visit his son in prison, he walked up to the prison, and before walking into the class to meet with his son, he stand and he looked at the prison. He's looking around the prison and the son watching into the class. And all of a sudden, he got to the class and the son said, "Dad, what's wrong with you?" He turned to the son and said, "I remember building this prison. I say this to you tonight, as Stethsonian, let's make sure we're not building prisons. Make sure we're the ones who are joining in and giving back and building schools, because education is the only thing that can change the people of Jamaica. Education is the only thing that can put us in the place we want to be. Education is the only thing that can get a boy from Bruce who called Summer Papa, who take a bus to go to school at Steths called Ford Cove every single day, drive by a dread called Presser. It's education the only thing can get a boy to go to Canada and cross the border into the U.S. to get an education. Education can only be the one who was incarcerated for 21 days to the write a book called 21 Days of Freedom. And I've been to 7 different countries, speaking to thousands of people. Education is what changed my life forever. So here's what I ask you to do. Let's not build prisons, but as Stethsonians, let's join with Donovan and his team. And I tell him I'm committed to doing that, to make sure we can continue to move the legacy of this great institution forward. Because we as Stethsonians are standing on the shoulders of giants. And we need to become the giants of the future so other people can stand on our shoulder. God bless you all.
Standing on the promises of others. Let's hear it for our keynote speaker, Dr. Wright. One more time, please, folks.